how's it going, guys? We're back with another video here, and again, this could be, I can get some negative feedback for this one, as I believe the New York Rangers were the biggest loser of the 2016 off-season, okay? And I'm going to give you my reasons of why I believe that, and you guys can give me your opinion if I'm right or wrong, alright? So, okay, let's look at the New York Rangers, okay? A team that does not have a lot of cap. They didn't really have the opportunity to do much at the free agency signing, I guess, season. I don't know what to say. But, yeah, there's not really a lot they could have really done without trading a lot of players around, alright? So, again, you got your core, you have your Henrik Lundqvist, you do have your Ryan McDonough, and Derek Stepan. All these players that aren't really moving right now. So, again, you have some prospects, but the problem is you don't have a lot of prospects. And that is for all the trades that the Rangers have made in their pursuit of capturing the Stanley Cup since 2012. They made a lot of deals, the Rangers. Now, okay, let's go back a little bit. Well, they had Marian Gaborik, okay? So, Marian Gaborik, great player. 11-12, they lose in the East Finals to the Devils in 6 games. Alright, so whatever. Shortened season, before it, they pick up Rick Nash. So now you have Gaborik and Rick Nash. It's impossible to have both of them on the same team, like financially. If you're going to have McDonough still, Stahl, Girardi, Lundqvist. I mean, a lot of these players that couldn't be on the team. So they end up trading Gaborik. They got a lot of good players for him. They got Brassard, John Moore they picked up, I'm pretty sure. John Moore not on the team anymore. But Derek Brassard turned into a really good player for them. So I'm going to say that that's a good trade for the Rangers. But here's where it begins. Rick Nash, lucrative contract. Again, it expires in 18-19, but still a pretty big contract where it hurts them. It definitely hurts the Rangers financially when it comes to the cap space. Again, this is New York once again. They have money, but again, it's the cap is what really matters. Again, it's getting to the point where this year, what was the reason they got Eric Stahl? Realistically, the Rangers were not winning the Stanley Cup this year because they just didn't have it. They didn't have enough. It seemed like their defense was just weaker than usual, and I don't know. It just seemed like they're getting to be an older team here in New York, and there's only so much Lundqvist can do. Lundqvist played very well still, even though he gave up many goals. It wasn't really his fault, I would say. Still a good performance by the King in New York. I would say that overall, the downfall of this offseason for the Rangers, losing Keith Yandel. Okay. Losing Keith Yandel and not being able to move Stahl or Girardi to keep Keith Yandel. That's a downfall, easy, because they just let Keith Yandel walk. Well, they did trade him for, I believe, a 4th-round pick maybe later, but that doesn't really... For trading Duclair and a 1st-round pick, it does not add up. The Rangers, they simply didn't have a 1st-round pick, and that is going to kill you. Like, you cannot go... How many years have they not had a 1st-round pick, the New York Rangers? It gets to a point where you're really affecting your farm system, and you're not going to be able to recover from that. It's really killing them, and the Rangers, they're in some trouble right now. I mean, obviously, as a Devils fan, I do like to see them in trouble. They signed Gerby. They did sign Michael Grabner, the Rangers, and they acquired Nick Holden as well. But very, very minor deals that really aren't gonna, I guess, make them a Stanley Cup winning team here. Again, I think they're still gonna be a good team, the Rangers. They'll make the playoffs probably, but I do not see them competing for the Stanley Cup as much as they used to. They again, 14-15. And 13-14, those were the 2 years they definitely had the opportunity to get it done. Like I said, I always used to think that 13-14, they had the most heart, that Rangers team. 14-15, the most skill, and it just couldn't go together both times. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Who do you guys think is the biggest loser? Do you think it's the Rangers? If not, leave a subscription if you haven't already. Leave a like. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.